Welcome to the Rankin Podcast Reaction Show, where we are ranking, where we are recapping.
Idiot.
Thank you. I got to tell you, this fake mustache has to go. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now that that's gone.
You're a real man, you wouldn't have to use a fake mustache.
I don't even care about that insult. That's fine. That fake mustache was, oh my gosh. Talking for 45 minutes with that thing.
Zach, put your mustache back up where it was supposed to be.
Yeah, if you're watching,
and do your
YouTube,
duck lips for
Zach. Yeah, Zach's got.
I'll say I got a hardcore duck lip it to keep it.
Butthole lip to keep it above where it's supposed
to be.
All right, so Halloween sucks, and I'll tell you why.
All right.
I can deal with the horror movie bullshit of everything being unrealistic. But Halloween chaps my ass. Michael Myers fucking walks everywhere.
Okay.
Jamie Lee Curtis can run a goddamn marathon, and somehow, some way, Michael Myers is 13 feet fucking behind her, and his heart rate is not above 80 beats per minute because he
probably doesn't have a heartbeat.
He's walked his fucking ass to wherever she is, so that's unrealistic bullshit. Number two, that motherfucker gets shot like 38 times at the end of that movie.
Right.
He's dead.
Nope, not fucking dead. Like,
no,
come on.
he's not a live human being.
No, yes, he is.
He drowned at...
No, that's Jason. That's Jason.
Who are we talking about?
Michael Myers.
He comes in your dreams?
No, that's Freddy Krueger.
See, I don't know if this is the fucking Adam Sandler episode again, where you were stupid and you played it off.
I don't really watch horror movies. So Friday the 13th is Freddy Krueger.
No, Friday. Nightmare on Elm Street is Freddy Krueger. Jason Voorhees is
Friday the 13th.
And Michael Myers is Halloween.
Okay.
So we're talking about Michael Myers.
I get Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees mixed up.
Michael Myers, real person.
Well,
he gets shot 38 fucking times at the end of Halloween, and then there's like 13 more goddamn movies where he's the fucking villain.
Right.
Get that shit out of here.
Well, so in Halloween 6,
he gets shot 48 fucking times.
Right.
And they make another goddamn movie.
We're just like, stick to Wayne's World, dude.
They explain that it's this crazy Celtic cult that...
I
caught your Michael Myers joke.
I was Don's Michael Myers.
That's my Michael Myers joke.
Also, I have crippling back pain right now, so if you're watching on YouTube, that's why I'm sitting back like a fat fuck.
I would say he is the pawn of this Celtic cult that it's the cult of the thorn that keeps bringing him back.
It's fucking stupid. All right, you're like, it's great that there's 3 different timelines. No, that's why it sucks. Is that there's 3 different timelines?
Because the first one was really good, and they've just fucked up everyone since then.
Exactly.
They're like, wait, no, let's go back. We're gonna make another.
Pretend like those didn't happen. Pretend like you didn't.
You know how
that.
last time we said this is the real sequel to Halloween? This one's the real sequel to Halloween.
Right. You remember there's a Simpsons episode where they explain that Seymour Skinner is not really Seymour Skinner, and then they never fucking reference it ever again. So the real Seymour Skinner was a prisoner of war and blah blah blah. And they never mention it ever again. And that's what Halloween wants you to fucking do. Like, hey, remember that we completely botched like 4 of these sequels? Well, fucking pretend like those didn't happen, all right? You didn't see that shit. It's like a win in the NCAA when they vacate your wins down the line. I know you watched Ohio State beat Arkansas in the Sugar Bowl, but that never happened. We swear to God it didn't.
Right. Nobody won the Heisman in 2005.
Right. And that is the Halloween sequels. They're like, hey, that shit didn't happen, all right?
Hey, that was the Reggie Bush year.
I mean,
that was the year nobody won it.
So that's why Halloween chaps my ass, because they're
really
unrealistic.
grinds his gears.
They're unrealistic, and I realize that 98% of horror movies are unrealistic, but they're so unrealistic that it's like, get the fuck out of here.
Speaking of chaps my ass and grinds my gears, after this post show, I talked with Keywan and we came up with a new one last weekend.
A new
chaps my ass or grinds my gears.
Oh, okay. You gonna hit me with it, or
I'm gonna hit you with
off
it
the air,
off the air,
gotcha.
because I want to build up the audience and then we'll make it go viral.
All right.
Instead of popping it off on the podcast
on the reaction show that nobody listens to but us.
That's fine. We'll see.
It's just the way that we can vent, so we don't go out and like beat our wives.
Well, we
got to decompress.
It's just I'm just the married one here.
So
we don't beat your wife.
Right.
So that Ashley doesn't have to like
endure 3 beatings.
I was gonna say like
gangbang
verbal
beating.
jousting.
That works too. So Halloween sucks, Zach.
Well, okay, so
Don's never even seen them. That's how bad they are. Don's seen like the dumbest fucking movies of all time. He hasn't seen Halloween.
So
That's his
I really like movies. I'm a bit of a cinephile, as it were.
Not the only file you are.
Yes, it is.
You're also an audiophile.
Pedo.
No, not that one. I don't know what that meant.
It's a music connoisseur.
Okay, I am kind of a music connoisseur, but
Munich.
I'm a Munich connoisseur.
Munich connoisseur. I love there's the beer house. Check with Poland.
We were invited. Punch was served.
Punch was served.
But no, like I love movies and like I'm a big fan of Star Wars, and a lot of people have not liked the last the most two recent Star Wars movies, and there have been calls for them to
I sat
be
through this argument
redone.
once at 4:00 in the morning.
Right. And so like I think it'd be kind of cool if they were like, okay, so like what if we make this movie and like, you know, you can choose whatever Star Wars, you know, line you want to watch. Halloween's done that, and they've done it several times, and I just think that's kind of cool.
So, to completely change the subject, I'm looking at the live video feed for you right now, Zach, and you know what you look like is somebody who's supposed to be wearing their face mask, but you like pulled it down so that you can talk.
Yeah.
Like you already got on the plane. You're not putting that damn mask back on. I recently flew for the first time since COVID.
Or you know,
How was that
literally
experience?
90% of the people I deal with at work.
How was your flying experience, Don?
Airports are amazing. There's
nobody's there.
That's good.
Like there's seats to sit in. Like
You're not just by the trash cans and
Right.
stuff. You can sit next to a outlet and not have to worry about it.
That-
on the
that gives me
flight,
hope.
I flew American, which is not ideal. I prefer to fly Southwest, but we flew American. Was a pretty good flight. But flying from the time you enter the airport to the time you leave the airport, you have to have your mask on. And that was
Gotcha.
less than ideal because I have like over-the-ear headphones.
Mm-hmm.
And what I discovered is with over-the-ear headphones and a mask on, it like rubs the inside of your ear raw by about hour 2. So it's like you're still an hour and a half from landing, 2.5 hours away almost from like getting in a rental car, and your ears are just killing you. But other than that, like it was nice. A bunch of the stuff at the airport I was at completely closed down though. So it was like
no restaurants, no magazine shops,
I saw
no T-shirts at the Charlotte airport to buy.
Chicago was a little different. There's a couple things open in Chicago, but not that much, honestly. So yeah, that was my flying experience.
I've wanted to ask you this and I forgot, but now that we're on the podcast and we know this, how did your sisters react to your Pizza King rant from a few weeks ago where you know that your sisters like Pizza King and you're like, you deserve to fucking die if you like Pizza King?
It wasn't really...
Never discussed?
It was brought up by other people in the family saying, Pizza King does fucking suck. So there wasn't much of an argument. A little bit of mocking those who enjoy Pizza King, but
Gotcha.
nothing too crazy.
So this week's episode brought to you by Pizza King with locations in Portland. No, I'm just kidding. So that'll do it for our reaction show this week. Hope everybody has a great, happy Halloween. Zach, appreciate you joining us.
Thanks for having me.
That's Zach on Twitter at that's a key one. At Zach Seawright. Don, your Twitter handle is...
My Twitter handle is at Donnie_G.
And I am at Garrett Seawright. You can find the podcast at Rankum Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, hoping to be on Amazon Music and Audible soon.
Yeah, you chubby-cheeked, inward-kneed, pigeon-toed, unathletic, hiding behind trees, peeking. That's more Dr. Disrespect coming out.
Dr. Disrespect. We'll catch you next time right here on the Rankum Podcast.